and we've heard from many complaints from our Border Patrol agents. Can you describe how the Biden administration has hampered the ability of ICE officers and ICE prosecutors to enforce immigration laws?
Yes, I will, but I want to address just a couple of things that were said previously. Mr. Raskin, I never said a majority of the aliens didn't show up in court. I said a majority won't leave and their order removed, so that was not right. And just heard the expert witness for the Democrats say that's why they're coming. A job. That's why they're coming. So again, it's showing abuse of the asylum process. That's not what asylum is about. So thank you for that, sir. And finally, a comment was made about separating mothers with children. Let's not forget, 440,000 children enter this country through the use of criminal cartels in the hands of criminal organizations that self-separated from their families because of policies of this administration. We've also, this administration's lost track between 85,000 and 100,000 children that were released to so-called sponsors that we can't find. They have no idea who they are, if they're in danger, who's taking care of them, and what they're doing. But we do know this. There's been many investigations where children were found in meatpacking plants, cleaning up entrails on a midnight shift, forced labor. So I want to mention that. And the biggest thing about the border, when you cause a crisis this big, when you make promises, you can enter the country legally, you'll be released quickly, because this administration's not enforcing the law. The only thing they've done is send more resources to the border to process quicker and release quicker, because they care about the optics. When you do that, more are going to come. So when they overwhelm the Border Patrol, I can tell you right now, in the last several months, there's been times where there are certain sectors on the southwest border where 100% of Border Patrol agents were pulled off patrol to come in and process. When you do that, the criminal cartels have a field day. They know if there's, on average, less than half the Border Patrol's on patrol, sometimes 70, 90%. So what they do, they'll send a big group of people through one area, 200 family groups, knowing that whatever's left on the border is going to seize to that opportunity for the humanitarian crisis, because a lot of these people are in bad shape. Meanwhile, there's hundreds of miles of border empty. So what they have done is overwhelm the patrol. So I've had Border Patrol agents tell me, they've used the term broken arrow. When they're off the line, they're frustrated because they don't know what's coming through the parts of the border where there's no agents, because they're all busy making meals, making hospital transports, making baby formula, taking care of these humanitarian issues. That's the issue. They've created the biggest national security crisis I've seen since 9/11, because we got 1.9 million gotaways. So I don't care what, everybody can talk about the data all you want. 1.9 million known people have entered this country. We don't know who they are, where they're from, or why they came here. But I'll tell you this, they've arrested people from 181 different countries. Some of these countries sponsor terror. They've arrested over 300. If you don't think a single one of that 1.9 million didn't come here to do us harm, then you're ignorant to the data.